Last year, when OnePlus launched the OnePlus One, they sort of disrupted the flagship mobile market. It was a true consumer phone, and it was targeted at everyone who was intending to buy a flagship but didn't have the money to do so. The company also intended to make the device based on what the consumer really wanted, and hence the OnePlus One was born. The same thing followed suit for the OnePlus 2, and the device today finally launched. My name is Bharat Nagpal, and today I'm going to be unboxing the new OnePlus 2. So we have new style packaging for the OnePlus 2. It's almost identical to how Xiaomi packages their devices. So it's actually a slimmer box than what we saw with the OnePlus One. You can see that it comes in this bright red color, which it's the company color, and you have some specifications over at the back. This device is LTE enabled, so it will work flawlessly with LTE networks within India as well as globally. So inside the box, the first thing is the OnePlus 2 itself. As excited as I am, I'm going to put it to the side for the time being, and I'm going to look at what else is inside the box. The quality of the packaging is as good as the first time, if not better. You can see this really nicely kept quick start guide along with some basic user instructions. Well printed, nice quality paper. Also inside the box you have this USB Type-C cable. So in the first generation of the OnePlus, which was called the OnePlus One, you got a flat style micro USB charging cable. This time around you have a USB Type-C cable, which is again a flat style cable. You also have the OnePlus charger, which is going to help you charge your device up. So it's a fast charger, it's going to quickly charge up your device. We're going to be testing the capabilities of that. Now this is the device, the OnePlus 2, that everyone has been waiting for. Now it's been leaked and it's been talked about for quite some time, and that is what it looks like. So the frame of the OnePlus 2 is a new style of magnesium aluminum alloy, and all the accents that you see on the device are stainless steel. Everything else on the device is plastic or glass. So the build quality is far more superior than the first gen OnePlus One. The OnePlus 2 takes it a notch higher. The back covers are removable and easily replaced with 4 different types of other colors that are available in different materials. You also have dual SIM card slots, so dual nano SIM cards can go into the OnePlus 2. Let's take a closer look at the exterior of the device. So over in the front, you have a 5 megapixel front facing camera along with some sensors and an earpiece. Below that, you have the 5.5 inch 1920 by 1080p display. This is an in-cell display with 401 pixel per inch pixel density. You also get Corning Gorilla Glass. Below that, you have 3 buttons. One is a fingerprint scanner, which is in the center, and then you have 2 buttons on either side, which are soft touch buttons, which can be customized for usage. At the bottom of the device, you have the USB Type-C port and a speaker along with microphones. So over at the top you have a 3.5mm headphone jack along with a noise cancelling microphone. Over at the right is where the volume rockers and the power button is, and over at the left is a notification switching switch. So it will allow you to go from a silent mode to a loud mode, which you can customize in the settings. So on the back is a 13 megapixel camera with a 1.3 micron pixel size, an f2 aperture, 4K video recording capabilities, and optical image stabilization. They've also added laser autofocus, same as the one seen in the LG G3 and the LG G4. The back panel is removable and can be replaced using 4 other options that are available to purchase. They're called swap covers. Traditionally, the 64GB variant will come with the same sandstone finish that was loved by everyone last year. But for those who don't like this finish, they can swap out the cover with a new one. Let's go ahead and turn on the device. And while the device is turning on, let's quickly talk about some specifications. The device runs on a brand new Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 chipset. Now this is a newer chipset than what has been seen in other flagships and is a 64-bit chipset. You have 1.8 GHz on octa-cores and the Adreno 430 GPU. You also get 4 GB or 3 GB options of LPDDR4 RAM. You'll get 3 GB on the 16 GB variant. You have 2 size variants as well, like mentioned, a 16 GB and a 64 GB. Now when you turn on the device for the first time, it will allow you to customize it as per your requirements. So you can turn on some gestures like double tap to wake, drawing a circle to open the camera, or drawing a V to toggle the flashlight. You can also control your music from the lock screen. You can also choose what type of keyboard you'd like from the get-go. I prefer the Google keyboard. And you also have this new feature called Shelf, which you can pull from the left of the main home screen, and it sort of populates with your usage over time. So that's the user interface. It's more or less a stock Android, and you can pull out from the left and you'll see that you have some frequently used contacts as well as frequently used apps that appear on the shelf. If you go into the all apps list, you'll see it's more or less bare bones, and you have some customization capabilities over here. So if you get into buttons, for example, you have these two soft touch buttons at the bottom which you can customize. So if the right button when you start the device for the first time is the multitasking button, you can swap it to convert it into the back button. So it's easily switchable, and then you can also sync up your fingerprint to use your fingerprint to unlock the device or to secure it further. Now the fingerprint scanner is almost like the Touch ID scanner or the scanner seen in recent devices like the S6 and the M9 Plus. So you just place your finger on the scanner a bunch of times and it will recognize or you'll read your finger as a print, and then you can just tap your finger on the scanner to unlock the device once you set a more secure lock. Now we can see that we already have an update for the device out, so we're going to go on ahead and install that update and see what all it does, because no information for this update is available. It's a 1.1 gigabyte update. Now, like mentioned, you can double tap on the screen to wake up the device, and then you can pull from the left to go directly into the phone to make phone calls, and with the same thing you can customize the home button to double tap and lock the device. Pull out from the right and you'll jump into the camera. Now the rear camera is a new improved camera with super fast autofocus. You also have 4K video recording just like the previous Gen 1. You can go into the settings and customize it. The application is more or less stock, and it's not like the Cyanogen version, which allows you to basically control a lot more before you click the picture. The camera is fairly easy to use, and you can customize it between panorama, slow motion and time lapse, and you can also change around the settings while you click pictures or you capture video. Now, like mentioned, you can draw a circle to launch the camera from the lock screen without even turning on the screen, and you can draw a V to turn on the flashlight. You can draw a V one more time to turn off the flashlight as well. The UI is super fast and really responsive. It's really smooth to operate, and you can jump through applications etc. with ease. So no complaints there whatsoever. The device feels really great in the hand, and it seems like a big upgrade to what the OnePlus One was. The OnePlus 2 not only changes the hardware on the device, it also ups the build quality by quite a lot. And the overall usage of the device, thanks to their new cleaner and more simplified operating system, Oxygen, it feels that the device performs slightly better. Now, we'll be doing a full review of the new OnePlus 2 shortly, so stay tuned for that. And please drop your questions and queries down below so that we can include those questions and answer them possibly in our full review of the OnePlus 2 coming out. Do check out Igyan for all the launches that have happened today, and subscribe to us on YouTube for more exclusives. Go on ahead and give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Check us out on igyan.in, catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. This has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.